that didn't used to bother her, now is a bothersome to her.
You cheating.
Why all of a sudden all this attitude for same thing we've been doing for years?
Cheater.
You know what I'm saying? The other thing is once, and sometimes you can talk about it and it stops, blah blah blah. Once it starts reoccurring, it starts happening over again. Let's say you've been cheated on with that person, then she stopped. But now, let's say 6 months or a year later, you start seeing those same behaviors. Some of those behaviors only come out when those certain things are happening.
Yeah.
You know, because they don't know how to control it. You know what I'm saying? Most women don't. Some men don't either. That's how y'all get
It's
caught
vice
so
versa.
easily.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But those patterns, those things start happening again. Like, we've been there before. We down that road before. What's happening? If you don't catch it quick, then boom. You see? The other thing for me, well, some men know this, is I almost don't want to say this one because that's like letting the whole secret out. That's like letting the whole secret out. Some of your women, most women don't know this, but if you
Watch it.
if you
I know, right?
if you've been with your girl on a regular, you have sex with your girl on a regular basis.
Yeah. Don't tell them.
Don't tell them.
It becomes different.
Why don't
yeah,
you reward it right?
Yeah.
They tell me not to tell them.
A lot of them.
Word
They know.
it right.
A lot of them.
Word it
Yeah,
right.
okay, tell them. Cause
Tell 'em.
a lot of them do know.
Yeah,
'cause a
You
lot
don't,
of them,
you
a lot
don't
of
know
them
what I'm
bite
talking
off.
about. If he said they know that, you
Go
don't know
ahead.
that.
What? Hold your shit then, bro.
What?
That's not why I said it.
What?
That's not why I said
Why
it.
you said it?
Y'all trying to hide things. It's like the whole Steve Harvey shit, man. People are like, oh, Steve Harvey putting out secrets. Steve Harvey ain't putting out nothing that ain't new. That's new.
You ain't lying.
Ain't nothing
You
new
lying.
under the sun.
That's why I said,
They
go ahead
all
and say
know
it.
what's happening.
You see right
All
there,
right,
I
let's
know.
let's say it. If you've been with your girl on a regular, and on a regular everything's all good and gravy, and if you pay attention, that's the key word. Because some of you men don't pay attention to your women. That's
Just
how
slide
you
in
don't
there.
know how to get her wet while you in there.
They
You
just
know what I'm
slide
saying? And that's how sometimes she don't get excited for you because y'all don't pay attention to her. When she wants to be touched, you ought to know when she want to be touched, how she want to be touched, where she likes to be touched. Because you may be hitting it from the back, and she wants you to smack the hiney, and she don't want to say it. She's hoping that you pick it up and know to just smack it. You know what I'm saying? Smack my baby. You know what I'm saying?
I know when they want it.
Right. It's okay for her to say it now. I'm not saying if she says it, it's wrong. But sometimes you ought to know when to do it. You know, or just do it on regular because you know she likes it. You know what I'm saying? But if you pay attention to your woman's body, and you pay attention when you're inside your woman and when you're not inside your woman, you should know her behaviors. First of all, her behavior without intercourse and her behavior while you're having sex. How she acts, how she moves, the things she says, how she responds to a certain thing. Now, if you spoil your woman with a certain move, and that certain move, she always respond in a certain way or better every time, and that one certain move that you do one day, she don't respond, something been off. That wall been knocked down somewhere.
Hey, Zoe found a
You
better
have
move.
to pay attention to your woman. Okay? Number two, her inside is not gonna feel the same. No matter if they use that douche thing or whatever. There's one thing I heard that's effective, that I know that's effective. I don't know the name, so I can't give it to y'all. Sorry, ladies.
That black thing. They
But
all
you
know
can
what
cheat
it is.
effectively with that one. But I don't know the name.
Look like a black water.
The other thing is that I pay attention to, that I was gonna say that most people don't know and some do, is if you've been with your woman for years, especially, could even be anything over 8 months is a long time, and there's not been no odor, you don't smell nothing, and I don't necessarily mean smell.
It's that pH balance.
Right. Her pH balance is off if she's had some other dick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If she's had somebody else and now you entering it, her pH balance is gonna be off. She's not gonna smell, but
It's
you're gonna
gonna be
smell the
different.
stench.
Mhm.
That's different from all these other times
What you
that
been
you've been
smelling.
doing it. So if she ain't been working out or anything different or out the ordinary within the week or two, and you go in there and you smell that stench, either Zoe Black been in there.
Yes, he has.
Look at
Like that. What was that?
Either Zoe Black been in there or somebody been in there.
Yes, he has.
Most of y'all don't pay attention. You see what I'm saying? But if you pay attention to your woman, especially just like they pay attention certain times after their period, they don't get pregnant, blah blah blah. If you pay attention to your woman,
Yep.
certain times, you know what I'm saying, you go in there, ain't never been no stench, no nothing, because after you used to having sex with them, especially if you're having sex with them raw, that odor is already gone, or you're immune to it. But now let's say they're going to have sex with Joe Schmo and use rubber or don't use rubber.
It's a difference. Man.
That's a different smell. I'm not saying it necessarily has to be a strong odor, but it's a different smell. You understand? And most guys, when they going inside a fruit such as the woman's fruit, they don't go in there for fun. You know, they go in there, kill that thing.
Damn right.
So you gonna feel the difference.
All right.
You see what I mean?
Rough
But
Rider.
some of y'all don't pay attention. Can't help you. So those are some of the symptoms of cheating. And the other thing I hate about when cheat is, because I keep stuff. Like stuff that my wife used to do or my ex used to do, and now you're doing it and I say it to you, and then you keep bringing it up. It's like the, what's that song Usher sang? We mentioned it earlier. What's that song Usher sings?
You remind me?
You remind me.
Oh, you're in my.
You remind me of a girl that I once knew. I pay attention to all that. You know what I mean? Because once it starts happening, those are the patterns.
Yeah, and he said it in that song too.
He said it in that song.
That's those things that I want
Those are
because
the
of you.
patterns.
That's a pattern.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? So those are some of the things. Don't forget to like and share the video. All right. Jamie says that's an indicator for women too. Ooh, okay, y'all be smelling us too. When
They
the man
do.
cheats and come home, it changes the pH. Oh, okay.
It does.
There
It changed
you
their,
go.
It changed their pH.
It changed their
No, it
pH.
does. You go
Okay.
in them after you done doing something
That's
else.
been like
You just think you take a shower.
slide nigga soap.
Yeah.
Huh?
She said smell like slide nigga soap.
Yeah. That's why I get soaked up and then go play basketball.
Oh, the other
Before I
thing.
come home.
The other thing, you come home or you go to her place and she already showered, she's in the bed balled up. She done been somewhere she ain't got no business being.
Mm-hmm.
She came home and scrubbed the stench over her.
I better
And
give
now
it up.
she's laying there and
Oh,
shit.
oh yeah, you're right. That's part of that same one you just talking about. She won't give it to you for 2 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She tried to throw you off.
She tried to
Try to
throw
go
you
2-3
off.
days without
Yeah.
giving you
Like-
none.
like I don't know
Oh
where
man,
your
how I
period-
forgot that.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
forgot that.
I thought
She
your
tried to go
period
2 or
come
3
on-
days
Yeah,
without
her
giving
smell
it to
that,
you,
yeah.
so you don't get that
Yeah, her
So you
smell.
don't get that smell.
Right.
Get that pussy
But
tied
you know
up.
it takes
I'm
about
sorry.
3 days for it to go away.
No, but I'm saying they tried it. Some of them don't know
Right.
all that though. Some of them
But
try.
at the same time, as a guy, if you go a certain amount of days, you know, you can go a certain amount of days and not have sex with your girl, and then when you finally do it, you're supposed to see the change for the better. Now, if it's as loose as you left it, or even looser, where a nigga had a smaller dick or a bigger dick, it's gonna feel different. You know what I'm saying?
I would just tell you one thing. You might want to question who the hell you call your girl.
I would have to agree with that.
That's a reality.
Well, vice versa,
It's a
too.
reality. It happens.
Yeah, your girl, your
Right.
man.
This
Yeah,
happens
you're right.
more than we
Vice
think.
versa.
Vice versa, actually.
People doing that old
The
shit.
chat
tired,
says
bro.
not true.
You're too tired for
Actually,
certain
mostly
things.
married folks.
Irish
Oh,
Spring.
Yeah.
Hold on, Irish
That
Spring is
side
the
nigga
cheap
song?
nigga? It's the side nigga song?
Who's Who's that? Who said that?
Angie.
Boy, Angie, you know me, nigga. Damn right, that's a side nigga song. You know why?
What?
You know why Irish Spring is a side nigga song?
Tell
Okay,
me.
if you use Irish Spring in the morning, you smell like Irish Spring no matter what you did at night.
All fucking day.
So let me tell you something. Use Irish Spring in the morning, you go do a chick. Just use the Irish Spring in her house, and then you good to go because you smell like the same thing you use during the
Both of
day.
y'all use the same shit.
Don't get it twisted. Boy, I know that stuff. Why Angie know
It's
this
a
shit, bro?
science.
It's a science. I've been doing this for years.
But that doesn't only go with Irish Spring.
No,
'cause
yeah.
Even when I
Irish
used
Spring is
to
one of the
mess around, if I have a chick and I have whatever soap I have at home, I make sure she got it at her house.
Hey man, y'all talking
No,
about
but you
washing
gotta-
up
no,
and
but you
curling
gotta
up in
understand,
bed. If you're dealing with a certain type of female mind where
You
your
gotta
dynamic,
use the
the
same.
dynamic of your relationship to a certain level, and y'all playing the same game, y'all fucking off on each other, she'll fucking get in that bed stinking your ass. And y'all don't fucking anyway. She ain't gonna do the regular fucking indicators. There's gonna be new indicators. Then you're gonna go back to the old indicators.
No.
You're gonna be switching
No,
off the
not if
indicators.
you know your woman.
Well, yeah, but
Not
if you
if you know a
listen,
woman.
listen. The point about knowing your woman is knowing when they switch up the indicators.
Exactly.
Y'all
That's a
tripping.
part of it.
So
y'all
you-
tripping.
that's part of
y'all
you
keep
knowing
saying,
the woman.
Y'all keep saying knowing the
That's a lot
woman.
of games,
It's
boy.
knowing thyself. Like Stan
That's-
said,
yeah, straight
once
up.
you know thyself, I know what mine goes into.
Yeah.
I know what mine feels when it goes in it every day, 24/7.
Right.
So the day that it didn't go in it, and then 2 days later it goes in there, and it's like, hold on, I ain't been in there for 24 hours. How you loose like that,
I
baby?
go more than 24 hours.
Something's wrong here. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about the woman thing, it's about you. You gotta know yourself, boy. You know yourself when you get away with murder.
And their side nigga cologne too.
And it's not
That's how niggas
there it
go
is.
too?
Yeah.
Now that I didn't know. What's the side of the villain?
I said that out loud? Oh,
Try
that's
it.
the next question.
Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. But Stan, that soap thing, only
What was
was
that
Irish Spring, bro.
Call that shit
Yeah.
wrong.
Yep.
Only for Irish Spring.
Cause you know why?
Curvy,
Because
right?
any other soap like Dove, all of them, that smell don't like. Soon as you take a bath, use Irish Spring one day. Take a bath, good bath, scrub good with Irish Spring. Don't put no cologne on. Because me, I don't wear cologne and deodorant. Take your shirt,
Wait,
put
you
it
know what
on.
deodorant you said?
I hate deodorant.
You gotta find different deodorant.
No,
Yeah, 'cause
Because you gotta get
No,
the
no,
the
no,
ones that don't have aluminum.
Yeah.
No,
Or the
I
ones
ain't wear.
that
No, I
aren't
don't wear.
anti-perspirant.
Yeah.
So I can tell you,
yeah.
I ain't wear deodorant since I was probably like
Yeah.
13,
They
15
probably
years
fuck
old,
you
bro.
up. They probably
Yeah.
fuck you
They
up.
But like, you know what I
They'll
used to
mess
do
you up.
deodorant when we used to be at the
Some
house?
of them mess
I
me
I
up.
said I should buy for
Inside
doing what
out.
it's supposed
Yeah,
to
I
do
got
Natural
you
naturally.
the right deodorant.
I can't put
Yeah.
deodorant on me. It makes me stink.
Oh, you put it on the shirt.
I put it on the shirt.
See,
I can't
you
put it on my body.
You was probably wearing
Yeah,
women's
some- 'cause they got
deodorant. If you wear
No,
women's deodorant,
no,
but
no,
you
no,
can't
no.
buy
That's the
it.
only thing that
Can't
works.
thing.
No, that's
Actually,
what works
you
for
know a
me.
girl that died
That
from that.
what's that women deodorant?
That's-
Save,
that's
Sure,
Suave.
Suave.
Yeah.
S something. It's
Oh,
not
Yeah, I know
S.
that one. I
It's
know
that
that
blue
one.
one.
Strong enough
That's
for
the
me.
best one, bro. That one works for me. But I don't like deodorant because
Probably
they make
light
me
enough
stink
for you.
more. But like I said, the difference is women.
How we get on deodorant?
I know, right?
It's a science.
Let
Yeah.
me ask you this. Let me ask
Yeah,
you this
my
before
limit.
we end.
Yeah.
Huh?
Mali.
Yeah, let me ask you this before we end. Why do men cheat and why do women cheat?
Men cheat
Should have
because
been here a long time
men
ago.
cheat. Okay, a lot of men cheat is
That's a heavy
because
question.
I didn't know I could have got it. I got it. A lot of reason for men. A lot of reason for men is like, okay, I'm married for 20 years. I thought my game was off, and somebody showed me interest. Oops, I did it again. You know what I'm saying? Or, oh man, I didn't thought I could have get her, and she just showed a little interest. Boom, he's running full speed. You know what I'm saying? That's why men cheat. Men cheat because my dick is hard, bro. The truth. Women cheat because I like him. I want to do him. That's a whole different story, then.
Men,
Why do men cheat and why women cheat?
That's a complex question, though.
that's a heavy question.
One person's desire, I guess. I would just say males tend to have that physical desire more than
Right.
women. You feel me? But
That we think.
other than that, yeah, one had the desire. Some fail to realize that, though.
I say both men and women cheat for emotional reasons, sexual desires, sports and entertainment.
Sports and entertainment.
That's my reason.
That's a good way to put it.
Sports and entertainment.
See how far you can go, like you said.
Damn right.
Right,
Yeah,
that's why I mean-
that's my reason of doing what I do.
All right. LeShan says pain, fear, insecurity, lacking something.
Emotional reasons.
Wrong.
That's all women. That's
You
all
talking
women
about you
head.
entertain a new person because you fear?
They'll do that.
It should be how you
But that's
define,
women.
man.
Yeah.
That's all women though. That's why we say women is the
So
No,
worst.
you do not entertain a new person for that because you saw the new person. He entertained you because you was inspired for something new. Fear, most of the time when you get fear, you reject, you seclude, you don't go towards.
What's
Oh,
what's
not women.
what's the
If you ever
fear
see
part?
if you ever see movie, whenever they're in a death situation, that's when they want to have sex with the guy.
What's in the fear part, LeChain? Why would someone cheat out of fear?
Fear does it for them.
Not to go cheat. Not to go
Unless-
cheat.
unless-
cheat is a form
scared
of
to
Unless she's talking about she's
No.
afraid
Not the fear
of
being alone.
of being
for whatever
alone or
reason.
fear that he might not,
Oh, well,
you know,
some women have fear that
Right.
the fact that like
He might not
they
like
don't-
her if he
yeah,
doesn't
or
do it,
If she
or
don't do it,
something
or,
like
or
that.
She's so afraid
many
of
reasons.
not having a man around. I know women like that.
Fear
They're
of being
so afraid
alone,
of not having a
no
man
Super Hero
around.
says sports and entertainment.
Goes
But
work on
I
that
think
shit.
I think people cheat for a lot of different reasons. I think people cheat for reasons on many different levels. Just like people cheat on many different levels. Because cheating, if you think about it, as we've said before, cheating doesn't only come by sexual contact. Cheating also comes with emotional. Because she may not be screwing her buddy at work, but she's emotionally attached with him. Whatever happened in my house, she's talking to him about it.
Yeah.
You know, they're always hugging and he's smacking her in the booty and all that stuff. You know, it could lead to that. You see what I'm saying? If I'm not there, he's over there. Although they might not be having sex, but emotionally, she's attached to this person. You know, or she starts feeling safe with that person, so he's her run to. He's her go to. You see what I'm saying? So that's on the physical part. On the physical end, on many other ends, people cheat for many other reasons. Like, well, some men just cheat just because that's just the way they're set up and they haven't grown out of
You
it.
trying to
yet.
beat a number.
Huh?
Trying to beat a number.
Yeah, like you said, some of them are trying to reach a number. Some of them cheat just because they're dogs. You know, some men cheat because they see something in that woman that they like, that attracts them, whether it be on their physical appearance, their breasts, their boobs, or their flat abs, or whatever that interests them, or it could be something totally far from physical aspects, like the way she speaks, how she acts towards her children, how she respects her parents, how she loves God, how she's about business, how she can help him grow, how she can do different things that he has not been able to find elsewhere. Same thing for women as well. You know, I mean, it's sad that some women nowadays cheat for money, but people cheat on many different levels.
No, that's not cheating, bro. It's
Nah.
a business. But she went to work. Don't disrespect the game, bro. Come on, that's not cheating, bro.
That's not cheating. That's working. Huh?
That's working, bro. He knows about it because he don't work.
Yeah,
The bills
come on
getting
now.
paid, bro.
Stop it.
That's not
Like I
cheating,
was
bro.
saying, let's continue.
I'm sorry, bro. My
Let's do
bad.
something like it.
You-
Do something
you-
like it.
Sometimes, yeah, I was
Talking
gonna
about
say
Pepe.
that. Sometimes it's because they're missing something at home
Oh, definitely.
that either you're not giving to them or they're not getting from somewhere else. Although they've been trying to, that's why it's important to learn your mate. It's important to try to get on the same level as your mate, male or female. Because if I tell you I like Roadhead and you have not once given me that Roadhead, now if I'm able to subdue that and leave it alone, fine.
That is amazing.
But if it's bothersome to him, and he said he love roadheads,
Ever.
you better go ahead and pull that seatbelt over
You
and
gotta put that car.
put that brother up.
Yeah.
My leg.
You know,
You can never go
Because
wrong with
you
roadhead.
can't
you can't go wrong with
You can't go
roadhead.
wrong with roadhead.
Yeah, I love me some roadhead.
You can't go
You know,
wrong.
I be on the highway.
But
The
see,
kids
that's-
in the car, roadhead it is.
Roadhead. Yeah, I should even ask.
I shouldn't even ask.
You can
That's the
slap
best
seatbelt
part.
on, just
That's the
take
best
it.
part.
Yeah.
You know, the part where you don't ask for roadhead
You
and you
ask,
get
that makes it even
roadhead.
better.
Like, oh,
Oh my god.
God.
Like I wasn't expecting it.
But
That
yeah,
makes it the best
certain
out of the
things
day.
that your mate tells you that they like or they want to try, that's a clue to you.
Mhm.
They may not directly say it to you. Let's say you're watching the movie, like, ooh, I like to try that. That's a clue.
Yeah.
They know you here. They could have said it within their inside voice.
Yeah.
They could have said it in their head.
Yeah.
But they said it out loud to give you a clue, telling you, hey, let's try this. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, also for men, you can teach your mate to do things.
New tricks.
Okay? You can teach your mate to do new tricks. Now it's up to your mate to be open to learning or be open to satisfying you. Now, once you now, a great relationship would be if you are now doing for each other and not only for yourself. Because if I'm trying to outdo you just like you're trying to outdo me, we're not going to go lacking.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it be the end result
Mhm.
or something exciting
I like that.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm trying to outdo you just like you see those prank videos couples do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to out prank each other.
Yeah.
If I try to outdo you to make you happy, and you try to outdo me to make me happy, whatever it may be, you know, I know you like flowers, so every 2-3 days or every week or every month at least once a month, I bring you flowers.
The
You know,
simplest thing
you
I've
know I
ever
like
had.
chocolate. I know you like chocolate. You know, every so often I bring you some chocolate. Or every time I'm out on my way home, I bring you something. You know, or something different.
Yeah, up the game.
Up the game. You know, or you know I like that road here. Every once in a while,
Yeah,
just
surprisingly. Dang.
I know it ain't your birthday, but hey,
Okay, today is.
oh, you know,
I'm Luke today.
it's different when you try to outdo your mate to satisfy them. It's such a great feeling, and you cannot go wrong because and that's where a lot of side chicks come along. Because some of these wifeys, y'all want to play all lovey-dovey and
Yes,
not
they
willing to do certain things. You know, that's why sometimes he'll do you one way and do the side chick another way. When I'm talking about do, I'm talking about do.
She
You
gonna
know,
get that full
because
force pressure.
he's trying to slap and get all wild, and you're like, ooh, you want to be all conservative in the bedroom. And he used to be a thug, but now he a good boy, but still got that thug in him. You know what I mean? He wanna,
gotta let it out
you
once
know,
in a while.
everybody here,
Yeah, son.
smack that
Come on
bang,
now.
you know, and
Yeah.
you wanna be,
Come on
okay,
now.
I don't want you. I'm telling you. Now I'm telling you from a man's point of view. Whether you listen or not, that's your business. Would y'all agree?
Dude, I agree,
agree.
man.
You
I
agree?
agree. I wanted to say something to that. Like,
You want to say something to that? Go
like,
ahead.
Like the whole listening part. Like I like these conversations, man. But sometimes I know, even on our behalf, we have to be willing to listen to what the women are saying
Right.
and take it into consideration.
Yeah.
And they also got to hear from our experience what we're saying and take it into consideration. But
Right.
I don't think we're bullshitting here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
So it was a good thing that he said that we have to listen from a man's perspective because that's what we know.
Right. And if you don't listen, you won't learn.
You won't learn.
It's just like when you're arguing. You get to speak, but I don't get to speak.
Yeah.
How will you even see my view?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm not saying yours is wrong. I'm
It's
not
wrong.
saying mine is
I'm
wrong.
wrong, yeah.
But you're not even giving me a chance
You
to
gotta
get it
communicate.
out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? And then you start slowly killing the relationship.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
and the worst thing is if when a woman is mentally checked out, emotionally checked
Yeah,
out,
done.
they might still be in there physically, but they're gone.
They're gone.
You know, and
That's
if you
true.
can't bring that back, man, I'm sorry to tell you,
Yeah.
she's gone.
Gone.
You see what I'm saying? So you need to learn to listen to each other. And if you have a desire or whatever, go ahead and express it, because in your relationship should be a no judgment zone. You know, you say it, he says it, you talk about it, say like, oh, that's nasty. Okay, cool, we're gonna do that. Can we do this? Blah blah blah. Take it there, or whatever. You know, I had a situation where my ex-wife, she was watching porno, you know, but she was a church girl, so she didn't let me know about it. You know, certain things she hid from me, and I found out later. And I was on the phone like, why all this stuff on your phone? You know what I'm saying? The kids was on her phone. You know, she asked me to delete it. I saw it. I asked her. She brushed me off. Then finally, she couldn't take it off because it kept popping up. You know how porn goes.
Yeah, that was dumb.
And the kids was on the phone. And so, okay, I said, okay, I'll delete it. I'm like, why so many? And when you look at the record of it, it's hours of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, then she tells me there's somebody at her job that was watching it. I'm like, why would you give somebody at your job your phone for that long? You know what I'm saying? And she's like, well, I was working, I ain't thinking nothing about it, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. So finally one day we having a conversation and, you know, because I know things. So I threw it in there. And finally she said it. She's like, yeah, I was watching porn, da da da. I've been watching it for months. For how long? This and that, off and on, this and that. I'm like, why you didn't tell me?
Oh my God.
I could have been enjoying that with you.
I know.
We could have been watching together and doing some things together.
No,
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
That's some
yeah,
good tricks,
let's do that. Then you know what she
I
tells me? No, I don't do that no more.
Yeah,
I'm converted.
yeah.
All right, you waited till now. I know.
Yeah.
Then you convert. You
Yeah.
tell me after you convert.
Get the hell out of my house.
Yeah, that's that
You know what I'm
somebody-
saying?
yeah.
Some of y'all killing your
Yeah.
relationship and don't even
Killing
know.
yourselves, man.
You know?
Message
Huh?
Yeah, okay,
Nah,
man.
You need to
Hallelujah.
open. You need
That's
to
cool.
be open. Talk about what your wants, your needs, your desires, and your fantasies.
Why be that close?
Because
Why?
you never know, that person
What
may
your
be the
husband-
one to help you fulfill
Yeah.
those.
That's
You know what I'm saying? And stop lying about it. Alright? So, we've been good. Y'all, don't forget to like and share the video. Our time is up. Don't forget to like and share the video. We're gonna go. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you click the follow button. I think what you call it wanted to say something, but I don't see him on there now. Cisco. Yeah, Cisco, but I don't see him on there. All right. If you guys want to say something real quick, let me know now. If not, we're shutting down. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Valentine's Day, Happy Kwanzaa, all that good stuff.
It's 2018.
It's 2018.
And it is your
It is your year.
year.
It's my year. It's our year.
Oh yeah.
Make the best of it. And don't forget that I said, I'm going to say it again. Like, love, and share the video. All right? Make it happen. Peace.
Align yourself.
Align yourself. Deuces.
Late, early, variety show.
Peace.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap.